for the second part of the maze, this is pretty simple again. So let's say again that for some reason this is deactivated. I'm going to reactivate that anchor point, and now I'm back here and I'm working with this path. Now if I just come down here and click, I'm going to get a straight line. I want this to be curved. So a little trick is, you see how when I hover back over, I get a new symbol because the anchor point's activated. That means that's a convert anchor point tool, and that means that I can convert this anchor point from a straight path line to a curve. So I'm going to go ahead and click, and now I've got a straight path line. And I think if I hold down, I misinform you. Hold down the anchor point, and now I'm not getting a path. This is actually a handle, and if you remember, handles work by creating a curve. And if I move this down, what that means is the curve curves down. So I get that, and then I can go ahead and grab that, and this handle's kind of going slightly up. That means that the curve is going to go slightly up. And the trick, it's kind of counterintuitive, but you see how this is going to come up here. So if I come over here and I drag this, you see how I get a curve like that. And again, I can move this down and get a curve like that. And let's say that you're kind of liking what you see, but you feel like it needs some modification. I'm going to hit the escape key for a minute, hit the letter A again, and I can come back over here, reactivate this anchor point, and I can readjust these handles to make this work for me. So I can get a pretty accurate depiction. It doesn't have to be perfect in this particular case of what I want it to look like. So see how that works? So if you feel like it's not quite, the path isn't quite where you want it to be, look how quickly I can adjust that. But the idea behind it is that for each curve, you really only need one anchor point. What you don't want to do, because it ends up creating all kinds of choppy problems for you, I'm going to reactivate this, is come along here and do this, okay? I mean, yeah, it'll give you a path, but it just looks inelegant, and it creates all kinds of problems later on. By the way, if I want to delete an anchor point, in this case a lot, watch this. Goodbye. And something else I can do, because I actually wanted that to be curved, check this out. I can go back over here, go to the pull-out tool, and go ahead and convert that anchor point. And now I've got a curve there. All right. So, but remember, the negative sign lets you delete, and if you wanted to add an anchor point somewhere, you could hit this. I'm not going to do it now and add one, but now this is back. I don't really need an extra anchor point here. Now in this particular case, what I want to do is have this move up. So I'm going to show you in the next video how to do this, because if I do this, you see you get something kind of funky like that. Actually, that worked really well. Never mind. Whoops, I just deleted everything. Yeah, so in this particular case, I'm going to activate the anchor point and then just move this up and then drag, and I get that. And come down here, and I think I'll show you in the next video how to make this move up. Okay, that's what I'll do.